Naslin, his pass hit a skate, comes to Brian Allen, he shoots, stopped by the mask of Hasek, bouncing puck to the front of the net.
Most of us can't remember a day without masks, but there was. Up until 1959, when goaltender Jacques Plante was intentionally hit in the face by Andy Bathgate's wrist shot, goalies were fully exposed. Jacques would come back in the game with a fiberglass helmet, therefore starting the trend. From there, technology took hold, then creativity, to where today most goalies have helmets painted to their liking. Arizona's club hockey team is no different, the goalies making each their own.
Well, no, I think most guys stick with they get their mask painted. It's kind of a personality thing. They can be real creative with whatever they want to do. There's really no restrictions. Some guys have their own artists they like to work with. The NHL level guys will send their helmets off 1,000 miles just to make sure that the right guy paints it. And our guys have done a pretty good job with theirs. Schultz was new this year with the stripes on it, and it looks really nice. So it's always been kind of a weird culture with the goalies, but it's pretty funny too. Yeah.
A lot of the guys at the college level get their stuff done by guys who paint NHL helmets. Usually, that can get up to $1,000 for a paint job. This was not near that. I had a week to turn it around. It's very basic.
Yeah.
So mine wasn't anywhere near that. But it can get pretty pricey.
Yeah, for sure. When I was growing up, I was a huge fan of Cujo's mask. Actually, I wanted to get that paint job, but my dad wouldn't let me. Yeah. Maybe get the plain mask because it's too expensive. So.
Yeah. I think it's something that they definitely put a lot of thought into. Like they think about it. It's important to them. So it takes a while for them to do it.
Jimmy Howard from the Red Wings, he had a stripe down them, and I thought that looked cool. And then obviously the A and the cat, kind of like Herman's. I definitely wanted to go with the white cat eye on the front, though. It's pretty beat up, but I might have to repaint it soon. But I think the cat eye is what kind of makes my helmet a little bit different than theirs.
A guy up in Phoenix used to do the New York Islanders helmets, so I talked to him into doing it, and then he was able to get it done. Really basic. I got this done before last year's season, so I did it real basic because I wanted it to stand out from far away, everyone to kind of know what it was. Well, I've got the two Wildcats logos on each side. I like to kind of stay symmetrical with my helmet, so I had this on my old helmet, just this, with the mouth opening up into the cage area. And then I've got the U of A here.
My dad and I came up with the idea with the cat holding got a Sun Devil on here because ACR rivals. Then got the cross in the back because I'm a Christian, and cactus for Tucson, desert for Tucson, and my nickname Sizzler on the front.
I think this is kind of more like a team-oriented helmet instead of like a personal one, and I kind of like the look of like your helmet kind of coercively being with like your uniforms and stuff. So that's kind of what I went for.
Usually they come white or solid color, and then guys get them painted by their special artist, and some of them are pretty superstitious about who paints them and what those mean on there. Guys have even on the back of their helmets will be little nicknames on there that might not be able to see unless you're up close.
Usually you sit down with the painter and you discuss kind of your influences, what you want on it as well. And then I tend to like to let the painter just kind of take over. He had a week, so like I said, I wanted basic things. I wanted it to be symmetrical. I wanted the cat on here nice and big. And then sort of just let him go to work because, they're the artist.
Yeah,
I have no real creativity other than, what you see on the ice.
Yeah.
So I like to just give the painter a lot of leeway to do his work, and whatever comes out, comes out.
I only have just a plain black mask that I've had for a couple of years now. Just walked on the team about a month ago. So I'm not sure yet what I'm going to do as far as my mask goes. I'm actually changing my cage though, but as far as painting goes, I'm not sure if I'm going to have that painted.
Schultz had the all-white helmet last year, and Sisler had all-white before that, and when Sisler got his painted, his is obviously better than mine, so I got a little bit of grief for that as soon as he got his done. And then Schultz's is the best of us all, so when he got his came in, me and Sisler saw a little bit of grief chirping from the guys.
They seem pretty close. Goalies are an odd group as it is. They're just odd guys. My brother, like I said, my brother was a goalie. He's a smart guy, but he's just odd. And they're goofy in their own ways, and they're funny. And who wants to get in the way and get out there and get in the way of a 100-mile-an-hour slap shot? But these guys do, and they're usually pretty athletic guys. They can get around, and they're quick. almost cat-like reflexes. But yeah, they seem to have a pretty good relationship with each other.
Herman's always getting jealous and stuff, and but it's all fun. We always kind of like chirping each other about stuff like that. So nothing real serious.
And considering it's custom, they really put some time and thought into them. Obviously, they're all U of A, but they're all portray what they feel like is the best looking mask. So they really have to bring out their own personal qualities.